So I want to talk about Wistoria season 2 because man, has season 2 been such a banger, man. I'll be honest, this is one of those series that's completely slept on for some reason. Not too many people talk about it, which is kind of a shame because I really enjoyed this series. Something about stories about a character in a world of magic with no power whatsoever, but then he ends up discovering he's pretty powerful. I know that trope hasn't really been done too much, but I love the freaking trope. It started with, it went with Black Clover, it went with Mashal, and now with Wistoria. I think it's a pretty cool story. Some people say this is a Black Clover copycat. I'm not going to say Wistoria is a lot better than Black Clover because I love both series equally, but I do want to say it's pretty good. It might be slightly better than Black Clover. The story is very fast-paced, very action-oriented. It's made by the same people who made Danmachi. Haven't seen that series yet, even though my cousin keeps telling me to watch it. Let's just talk about season 2. So season 2 pretty much like kicks off where season 1, and it takes place a few days after like the attacks on the students. You know how they were in the labyrinth? It takes place just a few days for them, but it took us like a few years for us to get a season 2. It pretty much picks up after that. We get Will, we follow up with what he's been up to. And they're celebrating their 1 year. Not their 1 year, but they're celebrating like some peaceful day, like their annual celebration, until randomly they get attacked by evil wizards, evil magicians, and monsters. Monsters which are completely immune to magic. So left and right, like the entire story, the entire 3 episodes has been like the series, like everyone in the city, everyone in the world getting murked by these monstrous monsters, like who are immune to magic-based attacks, and you have literally everyone giving it their all and just straight up getting murked. It's pretty cool. You're seeing the cool battles. The animation has been amazing. And what's interesting to me is the development between Will and his best friend. His best friend is ultimately killed, but here's a twist I didn't even imagine. As soon as his best friend is killed, he turns into ice. So this entire time, he was a clone. And guess what? This clone was actually his childhood friend, like, in essence, because, like, she couldn't really be with him. So in order to, like, watch him grow up, in order to be with him, she made a clone person with, like, her own memories. Not essentially her own memories, but, like, a vessel. Pretty much is what this guy was. He was a vessel. And Will, heartbroken, like goes out. He pretty much feels pathetic. He feels like he can't do anything. The dwarves are giving it their all. They're trying to save everyone in the city. You have everyone putting aside their differences, their racial differences, their superiority, in order to survive this attack against the city, and nothing is working. That is until Will, in the latest episode, awakens his limitless technique. I low-key want to call it Ultra Instinct. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's told to us, or revealed to us as the audience, that he's always had a latent magical ability, just not exactly magic. It just gives him an amp, like an amp that makes him as strong as pretty much the rest of the cast, and it is just really cool. You've seen him turn into this Ultra Instinct type of character, just blitzing everyone. Is amazing. It's a very action oriented story. Like, the pacing goes by really fast. I love seeing how Will adapts to situations like this. Like, yeah, he's at his lowest, but when he's at his lowest, that's when he's at his strongest. Because yes, at the same time, while he can't use magic, he does have an inert magical ability. Not his hidden ability, but the ability to give courage. Because when he was writing on his exams, what does magic mean to you? And it means to him that with pretty much the power of friendship, yada yada, he can, as long as he sets his mind to anything, he can pretty much do anything. And it's pretty cool. You're seeing his mentality that regardless of him not having any magical ability, he's able to take on people. He's able to take on opponents much stronger than him with no magic ability. And it's just cool. These latest episodes have shown us that Will is a straight badass. It's pretty cool. I gotta say, his transformation, I did not expect. I looked up some of the manga panels, and it is insane. I'm not trying to spoil myself by reading the rest of the manga, but I did just a little bit. Man, I am very excited. But if you guys haven't watched season 2 of Wistoria, it's amazing. I really am loving season 2. But that's all I gotta say. I just want to talk about it real quick because it's been really good. Like, it's a very fast-paced story. Things have gone by very, very quickly, and it doesn't stop getting better. Like each week, each episode hasn't really disappointed. I love this series. If you like Black Clover, then I highly recommend you go check out this series because it's a series unlike any other this spring season. Because there's a lot of good anime this season, a lot of good anime, which had Ulterior is a really good one. Latest episode was amazing, but this one was just, wow. I like this, but that's just my thoughts on the first few episodes of season 2. Don't sleep on it because, man, I like fantasy stories like this. It's pretty cool. Last season we had Sentence to Be a Hero. This season we have Wistoria, and it's just, mwah, chef's kiss. Anyways, go watch it because, it was so good. I need more people to watch the series because, man, this series does not get enough credit. I don't see that many people talking about it, but that's all I gotta say for now.